matinee baseball on. So digging in now, Kike Hernandez. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the at-bat. And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch is taken for ball one. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled off. The 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and stretching for it is Kinsler, but it's out of reach. A base hit. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Pierce is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Standing in, Manny Machado, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And there's the first strike. 2-1.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Scooped up on the backhand. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. So here's Matt Kemp now. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Line drive, base hit down the line. And the run will score as the Dodgers grab the early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start, here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Here comes the first pitch.
Right fielder, Mookie.
A swing and a miss at the big curveball. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. High in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. And that one just missed outside. One out, nobody on. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first. So stepping in, J.D. Martinez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. He's set and the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner will get back standing. Benintendi, base runner at first with one out. Hard on the ground towards short. Machado on the slide. He's out. He's out. Well, that was certainly worth another look with Show Track. He made that play look easy, but the sliding stop is anything but. Then he rifles the ball across the infield to complete the out. Just a great play all the way around. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike one. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with two away. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Kershaw comes set. Here's the 1-1. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Now the 2-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Machado is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One left. Here's Brian Dozier now. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's got 12 hits and 41 ABs. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. First pitch on its way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Sliders in for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vasquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff, it should be your focus.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Grandal with a 3-1 count now. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. In now is Yasiel Puig. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down. Here's Steve Pearce now, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. A swing and a ground ball to third. And there's 1 away.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Brian Dozier. We know what he can do from the offensive standpoint, light tower power. But he doesn't get enough credit for his defense, his ability to manipulate the bag and do all this while his hair never moves.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Hit out towards second. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping up to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A bullet to first base. And now they'll tag him out between first and second. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Standing in, Kike Hernandez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
This is on the ground over to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Stepping in, Justin Turner. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Hernandez aboard here at first with nobody out. And the changeup is way low that time. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he's back standing. Now the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Nobody out, runner on first. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
On to Pearce at first, and it's a double play. Next up for Los Angeles, Manny Machado. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to play. So coming to the plate, Christian Vasquez as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Christian Vasquez.
Bounce it to the left side. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So striding in, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Here comes the first pitch. And a slider on the inside for strike 1. Ball and a strike. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
So 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Right fielder, lojay.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2. And there he goes towards second. Now a bunt attempt here. Only played at first, so the sacrifice works that time.
The batter, left fielder,
Ready for another chance, Andrew Benintendi, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Kershaw comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Puig's got a read on it. And that retires the side. Red Sox leave 1. They trail this one. Number 13 will start off the inning for the Dodgers with Matt Kemp waiting on deck to follow.
number 13.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Popped him up. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box, Matt Kemp, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. To third. Kinsler for 1. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. And a high strike there, 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that Here's J.D. Martinez.
Out for fourth for the Red Sox. Designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. 0-1.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Dozier onto the grass, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. At the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Way late on the fastball for strike one. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
And that one got a piece of him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Pierce is off at first with 2 away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Weed coming on. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Here's Brian Dozier now. Here's the first pitch to him. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
Nope.
And there's ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there.
Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th. Now at the plate, Yasmani Grandal. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Strike called. Now the throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. 1 out and a runner on second base. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
The 2-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. He stays alive, still 2-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep crushing.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
Runner at second here with one man out. And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he finally wears him down as he strikes him out after a prolonged battle. That was good stuff. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Kike Hernandez. Runner in scoring position with Sir John. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. Ready once again, Justin Turner. He was a double play victim last time around. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never.
Oh, and he snags it out of midair, and that ends the. At the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Digging in, Christian Vasquez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Grounded to the right. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Hey, if this pitcher's going to live in the outer half of the plate, then you're going to have to dive out there and get it. And that's exactly what he did. Hey, that's a heck of a job right there, going the other way after seeing 3 pitches on the outer half.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
And it's fouled away. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Here's Mookie Betts. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Kershaw comes set. First pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
I'm set with the 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the super.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. At the plate, Andrew Benintendi, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Vasquez at second. Betts on at first with 2 down. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Check the swing there, and Larry Bullard says he held up just enough. Ball 1. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third. Coming to the plate now, Manny Machado. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And, he can't get out of the way of that one. So the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. So here's the cleanup hitter, number 13. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Runner goes for second. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Now to the plate is the Dodgers' designated hitter, Matt Kemp. And I'm not sure how comfortable he may be up there, seeing as though the first 2 men were hit by a pitch this inning. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score. Into the box now, Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. In there, no balls and a strike.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Betts. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And there's 1 away now. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Into the box now, Brian Dozier. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
2 balls and a strike to Dozier.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 pitch. Slow roller back to the mound. And he's safe. Stepping in, Yasmani Grandal. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Still only 1 out in the inning. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And he's in safely to third as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Nice job adding to their lead right there. He'll find a way to get all the way around to third on the triple. And with it, this becomes a 6-run ball game.
Drew Pomeranz gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. In there, and it's 0-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Grandal takes his lead at third with one away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. That's a big at-bat from the bottom of the order.
Yeah, Matty, right there. Worked himself into a nice situation. Got on base right there. Now first and third, rolls the lineup over. Top of the order is licking its chops.
The 0-1 delivery. Missed with a breaking ball. 4 runs here in this half inning. Hit back up the middle. Bogaerts to his left. He's there. And he will beat the throw home. It's a 7-0 contest. Now at the plate, Justin Turner. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count and the pitch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Here now the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Here's Manny Machado now. In prior matchups against Drew Pomeranz, just 3 for 14. He's taken him deep once. 2 down, runners at first and second. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Benintendi ranging back, and it's gone into the monster seats.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Into the box now, number 13.
Number 13.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. 8 runs already in this inning. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Can't imagine he comes back with a 3rd breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side. For the plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. They'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Number 13 will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Dozier barehands it in time. But hold on here now. He jumped out of that dugout in a hurry. He might ask for that out call to be reviewed.
Yeah, he may, Matt, but I think he'll see what his replay guys think first. Looking at it again, man, I can't tell for sure if he was out or not. Tough call.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play. Here's Steve Pearce now. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 home. Fouled away. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Again, a 1-2. And a fastball. Blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Kinsler.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Bogaerts takes off, and he steps off. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Sox go down quietly. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. So here's Matt Kemp now, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. Tyler Thornburg comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and Kemp fails to connect there as this is cut on and missed for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Cody Bellinger earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. No balls and 1 strike. Off speed pitch here, but it dips below the knees, evening us at 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gloved by Bogaerts. And there are 2 away now. Here's Brian Dozier now. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. 2 out, nobody on. Nope. 3-0. Yasmani Grandal would be next. And this pitch is taken here for ball 4. So the Dodgers able to extend the inning here with 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Dozier stands at second with 2 gone. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Ready now, Ian Kinsler. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any run.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Popped him up. Machado over to his right. Makes the play. One away.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Eduardo Nunez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
1-1 the count. Kershaw still unscored upon here through 6 1/3 innings. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Popped up. Kershaw moving to his left. 2 down.
Now batting. Catcher.
Digging in and looking for more, Christian Vasquez. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. In order go the Red Sox. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Hot shot on the ground is short. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kike Hernandez. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Number 70 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 70.
1 out, nobody on. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Hernandez behind a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Now at the plate, Justin Turner struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Changeup called strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
And that's through for this first base hit in this one. So the 2-out hit here extends the inning for Manny Machado.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just had a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that... Here's Jackie Bradley now. He went down on strikes last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Puig will get there as he takes care of this one for a long out number 1.
Right fielder.
Now the pitch. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Moving under it, Hernandez. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Popped him up. Machado on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 13. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Matt Kemp. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Oh, right back to him on the mound. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Kemp, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Back up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Kemp rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily as they extend their lead even further. That could prove to be a big run in this one, guys.
Well, this triple brings in another run. If they don't stop the bleeding quick and start answering back, they're going to have a hill too steep to climb.
Brian Dozier is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Count now, a ball and a strike. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And this is a case of a pitcher letting his frustrations get the best of him. He feels like he gets robbed on the previous pitch, and he just rears back and really let it go on the next pitch, but it got away from him in a big way.
From the stretch. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch. Oh, and look out now. Back-to-back batters hit by the pitch, and guys don't take kindly to that. Stepping into the box, Yasiel Puig. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kike Hernandez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here's the 0-1, and he fouls this one off. Line toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And a 2nd run is across. And he's in safely at 3rd. As on the play, 3 runs come across to score. So striding forward now, Justin Turner. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't, though.
Matt Barnes will come into the game now and take over following the ejection. Manny Machado will be the first to greet him here, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees.
Oh, that ball comes in and gets him. And I have a strong hunch here that that's going to be the last pitch he throws. Out is the home plate umpire, and he's going to send our pitcher off to an early shower. He's been ejected from the ball game.
Well, Matt, with that ejection, this is going to turn into Johnny Holdstaff Day. Now everybody out in that bullpen may have to be available to put the finishing touches on this game.
into the corner and slicing foul. Here comes the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. And this one gets away. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play, and that'll compound matters even further. Joe Kelly will come into the game now and take over following the ejection. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Oh, and this one ran in and got him, and that's twice now he's been hit in this one. Now batting, Matt Kemp. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's just 1 for 6. Check swing there. They'll appeal down to Gary Simmons, and it'll be strike 1 as he signals he wasn't able to hold up. And that's cut on and missed by Kemp as they move ahead of him now, 0-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. Craig Kimbrell takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pop high in the air. Bogaerts on the move. But it's the third baseman who gets there to make the play. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is high and outside for a ball.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. Too tough.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to left, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind. Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
Now to the plate, Steve Pearce. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. And that's a heck of a job to hold him in this single.
And now still not ready just yet as he steps out for a second time here. David Price will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. Price, a 32-year-old veteran. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
A ball and 2 strikes.
There's your textbook waist pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Stepping up now, Eduardo Nunez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Eduardo Rodriguez will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Soft liner to the right side, in there, a base hit. The throw to third. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's got to be frustrating right there. You execute a pitch, a nice, good pitch right there. Batter's able to get a little lucky, stayed through it, caught it off the end of the bat. Not his best swing, but he's able to find a hole in the outfield.
Rick Porcello will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. In there at the letters 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Bellinger is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. 18-1 the final today. The Dodgers claim victory by plating a total of 18 runs. Clayton Kershaw gets the W.